Hey there, YouTube friends. I have a couple of jobs I have to do around the house today using my porter-cable air compressor. And while I'm at it, I thought I'd just give you an update video and show you how I use it. Now, I've had this about 15 years. It still works great. The only thing I had to do over the 15 years was replace the bleeder, which was like $5, $6, something like that. So I'm going to plug it in, turn it on. It's going to make a lot of noise, and then we'll get to using it. Okay, now that it hit 150 psi, it shut off. Now I'm just going to hook up the hose, and you do that by pushing this brass collar back, insert the hose, let it click, and then I'm going to hook up my nailer, and again pull back the collar, attach the tool, and now I am going to turn up the regulated pressure to about 80 psi. Okay, and now I'm just going to attach this baluster. Alright, now I've got to put some air in my tires. So I'm going to lower the pressure down to 0. And I'm just going to swap out the tools. Remove the nail gun and put in my tire inflator. Alright, now I'm just going to adjust the pressure so it's slightly higher than what I need in the tire. And then I'm going to come over the tire and going to put air in, but I'm going to check it after a couple of seconds. Now this tire is pretty low. I'll check it there. I need just a bit more. Don't want to overinflate them. Now you heard while I was filling the tire, the compressor kicked back on. That's because it fell below a certain PSI in the tank. So it'll kick back on and then it'll repressurize the tank. And chances are you'll hear it go off again as I fill this tire. It's really low. Okay, now that I'm done for the day, I just have to bleed the tank before I put it away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure it's in the off position. I'm going to unplug it. Just like to wrap up the cord real quick, get that out of the way. Alright, now I'm going to lower the regulator on the pressure that's going down to the tool. And I'm going to lower that all the way to 0. So there's no pressure going to the tool now. Now I could disconnect it. Okay, but I still have 120 psi in the tank. I have to lower that to 60. So I'm going to just pull this pin over here and I'm going to see it drop to 60. It's going to make a loud noise. Okay, now I'm going to go to the bleeder, which is on the underside of the tank. And when I open it, you're going to see moisture come out. We don't want any moisture left in the tank. That's why we're bleeding it, because the tank will rust. So I'll just turn this and it'll get loud and the condensation will come out. And this is all condensation that came out. Now that I did that, I'm going to turn the bleeder valve back. And now I'm ready to put it away while the dogs are barking, ruining my shot, but that's okay. If you found this video useful, please give a thumbs up, please subscribe. More DIY stuff to come. We'll catch you next time. See ya.